second base. Brown at the dish.
Ooh.
And he offered.
Don't see that very often, huh?
No.
Surprise coach over here.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Grant just wanted to push across the run here, to give us that extra run, or maybe Carson missed a sign. I'm not sure, but
right.
It's not the worst play in the world, but usually with your 3-hole hitter up with a chance to drive a run in, you let them do it.
He offered at the pitch. Brown strikes out. Seaver stays at second base.
Now, I don't like that at all because neither umpire made a indication. So on a drop third strike, what's Carson supposed to do there? That's one as the home plate umpire. You either got to call it or it's a ball.
Right.
One or the other. And I don't doubt that Carson went. It ended up being the correct call.
That brings in Landon Woods. First pitch is high. Just needs something.
Yeah, Landon just needs to relax here and make him come to him. Easier said than done when you're in a spot like this. But once again, they have the shortstop holding, which I don't understand. But hopefully this time Landon can cut.
Fouled that one off.
Now he's just got to cut it down a little bit.
Possibly see something off speed here. He's seen 2 fastballs.
Right on it.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I could go once again. Does he trust the curveball to get by the catcher and guy ends up on third?
Yeah, and I'd kind of like to see even Cam out there at second base, as the kid comes set. Cam's doing a good job chopping his feet, but maybe extending the lead a little bit too. That's hard to do on a day like today where it's so windy and you really can't hear your coaches.
Right.
Attaboy. That's through. That's going to get a run home right there. Cam will score on that, no problem.
Kind of boots a little bit in center field there. So
nice.
Well,
he went. Landon Wood.
He did go back to the breaking ball there, and Landon was right on it.
Yeah.
That was a big hit. When you're chasing 1 run in the top of the 7th compared to 2 runs, that's a huge deal. So that was a really big hit right there. Hopefully we can keep it going and push a couple more across.
This brings up Caden Meyer. Takes ball high there. Need to be careful there from last time.
I'll tell you what, to me, that's a balk. Like that kid was leaning towards first base the entire time.
So so when he comes set, let's just watch him here. You kind of pointed out. I see.
He didn't on that one there, but you could tell he was going to first on that pick.
Gotcha.
And to me, it looks like as he comes set, he's still continuing to lean, but that's tough to call to in a 2-man crew. Where the base umpire's at. He's not in a real good spot.
Foul back. So talking about balks, I saw, and I didn't know this was a thing, but a catcher can balk,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So what's the rule on that?
I had it called on me my junior year in high school. My dad about came unglued, and it was back when we were still able to wear the 2-piece catcher's mask with the mask and the helmet. And It was on a ball in the dirt, and I reached for it with my mask and scooped it up. And because your mask is a piece of equipment and that is not your glove, it's actually called a catcher's balk. You can't use any equipment that isn't the glove or your hand.
I learned that this week.
Yeah. I learned it my junior year.
That's a great trivia question.
Yeah, it is.
That's a life lesson there for you, wasn't it, Bigley?
Yeah, especially when I got home.
Yeah.
Because I think I argued to a T that there was no way that was a balk, and I don't think my dad let me live it down for a year or so.
We need to back up there. So, pass ball, that sent Woods down to second. Caden just takes a strike there.
Yep.
I think that runs it full on him. I see Aaron Liddick in the house now.
Aaron Liddick is in the house. He does it all. Oh, he sails one into center field. He does not advance.
That's tough, diving back in like that.
And that's not such a bad play by Landon there. I mean, you have your 5-hole up and your 6-hole coming up after that. So, like, you're still in scoring position. You're going to score on a base hit probably regardless.
He's got his pitch count way up, too, to 83 now.
Meyer looks at strike 3. That's 2 down for West Central.
Well, let's see if Tucker can do what he did last time and come up with a big 2-out hit.
Absolutely.
I would almost argue after watching Tucker for a little over a year now that he's probably better against lefties than he is righties.
Yeah, because, did he have 2 hits off Charpentier last year?
Yeah, and the reason for that is he tends to keep his front shoulder in more against left-handed guys, or right-handed guys he flies open.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's, Charpentier, he was the real deal.
Yeah.
He's pitching at Lincoln this year?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's in the rotation, so. Good play by their catcher there.
Nice job by Howard, you're right. Even on the advancement by Woods, I thought he played it well. It just kind of scooted away from him a little bit.
Yeah, he does a really good job sliding and blocking the ball with his chest protector.
Arnold shoots it to the left side. It's going to get out of play.
This is where Tucker's at his best, in my opinion, with 2 strikes. He's really good at battling, fouling pitches off.
Time called by Arnold. No pitch clock here in high school, huh?
No, I wish there was, though.
You remember the rule when I was a senior. You graduated what year?
99.
Okay, so you're a couple years younger than me. But there was a rule my senior – nope, it wasn't my senior year. It was sophomore year. Either way, if you stepped out of the box, it was a called strike.
Absolutely. And, I think they kept that in the rules for a long time. But, it got to the point to where – coaches were complaining about it so much, and the umpires just kind of quit doing it after the first year. You know how that is. With basketball, they want to put a rule in, and it usually lasts for 1 year and then kind of fizzles out.
Right.
I can tell you we were in the sectional that year, and it cost us big time.
Ooh.
Arnold sees one right on the corner, and that's strike 3. And that's the end of the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 2-0. They pick up a big one here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 West Central. We're heading into the 7th. Top of the 7th inning, Hance back to work. His second inning of work. Him and Meyer going through some things real quick as it'll be the 3-4-5 hitters for the Hawks. So as we kind of talked about off air, they're going to make us work for it, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see here, like some teams will take a strike here, down 2 runs. Other teams will just let their guys swing away. So Anthony needs to work hard on the leadoff man, throwing strikes.
Ooh.
Might have been up a little bit. Looked pretty good.
You might be right on that approach. That was pretty close for a guy with his power to lay off.
They're not taking.
Nope, he shoots it into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. He's going to get 2, possibly 3, depending on Johns runs it down. He throws it into second base. Missed the cut there, but it doesn't hurt us.
And that doesn't hurt you anyways. I mean, it's just, they're still chasing 2, so it's the guy at the plate that matters right now. That guy out of second base doesn't mean anything as a pitcher for me. As long as you do your job and get the next 3 guys, he can score and you still win 2-1. So,
well, they're going to courtesy run. That's interesting this late.
Yeah.
Cox is going to go to the dugout. Another Cox. Looks like Grant Cox is going to run for him. Well, his brother, or he kind of had to look like it was his brother.
Well, I think we got the answer to the question. They're not taking a strike, so Anthony's going to have to mix a little bit here.
That's into the center field, but Hutton backing it up.
Well, we about heard the first cuss word out of me on the day because, what are you doing? There's no reason to be trying to pick that guy right now. Like I said, the guys at the plate, that's who we want. Only bad things are going to happen. When
right,
we do
I
that.
agree. Let's get the guy at the plate. Work on him.
This is Flowers at the plate. First one to him is a ball. Already, that run in the bottom of the 6th is huge.
Yes.
Just can play the game a little differently, like you talked about. That runner at second base doesn't hurt you as much.
Anthony's heartbeat is quite a bit lower than what it would be.
Yep.
Yeah.
1-1 the count on the 4-hitter. It's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bring it down a little there, bud.
Yep, this is the one that we talk about a lot, and you guys have probably heard me screaming it. Throw it down the middle and see how far he can hit it. Because you cannot walk this guy right here to put the tying run on with nobody out.
Right.
Then you're starting to talk about you're in trouble.
Right. He's going to swing for the fences. He's not putting the ball in.
Right.
He doesn't want no contact. He wants to see how far he can hit it.
Yep.
Okay.
Good job by Anthony there, and it's the same exact situation right here. As much as you would like to be able to throw something off speed here, you know, it's because of that situation you really can't.
Oh, that's 2.
Just got a piece of it. And Caden's finding out what it's like to be a catcher today.
Yeah. You know, Mason Barry always liked contact. Right?
Yeah. Mason's a different breed, though.
Do the same thing right here. Let's go. Get him.
I'd like to see him go in on his hands here with a fastball.
Where was that at? What, a bit outside or low?
I'm not sure. That's been a strike all day. But
yeah. Wow.
He's all right here. Good job by Lando, calling time, being a leader, being a senior, and going out there just to calm Anthony down a little bit. Probably telling, hey, you're one pitch away from a ground ball and us getting two, you know, and your trouble's being gone. So, matter of fact, I think last year, the first game of the year, Anthony was in a spot similar to this. I think it was bases loaded, nobody out. And we talked about that, and he got a double play and then ended up getting out of the inning. So
roll on roller here to Tucker and step on third. And
Stump sees the first pitch. He's the 5-hole hitter, has a strike.
Now this is one here with him running. You probably it's going to be tough to turn to. So make sure you get the first one, especially.
Right.
Ball shot into right center field. Ben's got it. He's
we got to appeal second base there. That kid definitely left early.
Are they trying it?
I would have definitely go step on it.
It doesn't hurt nothing, right?
No, but in my opinion, he left way early.
Either way, it doesn't look like West Central's going to appeal it. Nice job by Ben Banger. Makes the catch, out number 1. Tagged by Cox. He's on third base now. Schnelton at the plate. He sees strike 1.
Good job by Anthony getting on top. Still a ground ball away from being out of it.
He puts one out there to Ben Bangert again. Nice play by Ben. He makes the catch.
Yeah, good job by.
It is going to score the run.
And I was just getting ready to say, good job by Ben getting the ball in, hitting Carson at the cut, and the guy at first not being able to move up to second base there. Because if you airmail that, trying to be a hero and throw that guy out of the plate, you're going to end up with the tying run on second base.
Yep.
Nice job by Ben. A couple big plays out there. That right field can't be easy to play right now.
I would argue that our right field is probably one of the tougher right fields to play in the state, with not only how big it is, out in right center, but also the way the wind blows here every day.
Carson telling him not to worry about that guy.
Yeah, you got to worry about him a little bit, obviously, but he's literally 2 feet off the base.
Right.
You have
That's
2 outs. I'm going after the batter.
He's been playing left field for the Hawks. It looked like he was just cheating fastball on that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, it looked like it. Of course, it could be a result of that he's seen Dalton every time up, and then, you bring Anthony in, he's not throwing as hard, and people don't realize that sometimes that's harder than seeing a guy that comes in throwing even harder. Right. So that's all day long for Dalton. He's got it.
Nice play, and that's how the game will end. They get one in the top of the 7th inning, but Hance closed the door after that. It's a 2-1 West Central victory, and we're not going to stay on here very long.
No.
Phil?
Hey, it was fun. Thanks.
I have nothing to say. Good job all the way around for the first day.
Yep.
We'll take it. It's a 2-1 victory for West Central. They play again.
Thursday in Payson and Friday in Liberty.
That's right. So nothing on WC Athletics.
Nope.
But we will keep you in tune when we are back at it. We're going to fix some Wi-Fi stuff and hopefully.
Supposedly.